Alright, here we go. This is going to be a new series of videos narrated by me, Charlie Wolf. You know, if you want to put the 5 in there, you can, but I like to go by just Charlie Wolf. That's good. Charlie Wolf is good enough for me. But anyway, this will be a new video series that will highlight my travels, so to speak, through a no Jurassic Park campaign. So this campaign being called Any Port in the Storm, which is the hardest mission in the game as far as creating a park is concerned. But if you know how to do this game well, it shouldn't be very difficult. Shouldn't is, of course, an important word there. It varies based on your skill level. For me, it's really not an issue. I've never, ever lost a game of this ever since I started playing as a young kid. So that just shows how decent I am, I guess. I guess. But anyway, no time wasting for that. We start off with a saying message from John Hammond. It says, "Life will be hard on the storm-swept island, but we think you can handle it. We need a 3-star park here, and you only have 3 years to do it. So average about a star a year or half a star every 6 months, and you should be good, right?" Well, the biggest problem with that is, of course, the storm-swept part. The only difference between this and basic Jurassic Park Operation Genesis gameplay, besides the 3-star and 3-year objective, is the fact that you only get 3 dig sites max, so no more than 9 dinosaur species, less if you have ones that overlap. Although there are only 2 to my knowledge that do. You can get Brachiosaurus in 2 different locations, and you can also get Brachiosaurus and Pachycephalosaurus in 2 different locations. But since you can only have 1 type of dinosaur of each type, then it's a waste, really. So I never do that, unless I have to, but that's really an option. So, alright, here we go. Here we go. Oh, I should Mario would say. Well, not Mario, Luigi. I like Luigi better anyway. Here we go. Okay, here we go. Achieve a 3-star park in 3 years. Like I said. Easy, right? Welcome to the team. We look forward to seeing what you can accomplish. Quarterly performance report number 0. You gotta love how they do the number 0 thing. Okay, here we are. Hi. Hello. See, look at that. Look at that. A twister warning on March. I just started the game and it's already giving me a twister warning. You know, I almost don't want to do anything, but how fun would that be? What I will do though, I won't build anything. Trust me, I would never do that. Hey! I can't decide what everything basic will be though. This is why I will start my park right here. Trying to make sure you can hear the volume. It's kind of hard. I don't know if this mic picks up very well.
Welcome back.
Yeah, you can hear that. So, anyway, hopefully you can hear it in the background when I'm talking. First things first. Research.
Good to see you.
First thing you want to research is weather guard, for obvious reasons.
Uh-huh.
And the second thing you want to research is the visitor shelter, because you need to keep your visitors alive and healthy. Otherwise, you will have a major problem reaching 3 stars. And the best way to do that, heck, the only way to do that, is to build a visitor shelter. And if you don't research it, you can't access it without using the cheat, of course. But I'm doing this legitimately. Weather guard prevents them from having to be in the rain, which very much lowers your rating to their guests. And it rains almost constantly, whether it's rain or thunderstorm, but either way, it's raining. And another important upgrade to get, potentially, is the gyro stabilizer for Ranger helicopters, because they can't do anything, and it storms a lot. I've had to have a thunderstorm for the last like 4 months straight before it ended. And it only ended for maybe a month before it went back to a thunderstorm, and then ended it all with Twister. So, I mean, Twister you can't fly at all in a Twister, no matter what you have, so that's that. Visitor shelter, they can hide in the visitor shelter and survive a twister if you hit the visitor shelter. However, they can escape and survive, but they can escape and survive if you don't have a visitor shelter. Sorry about that. The stupid computer keeps trying to shut off. I don't know how to turn that off, so I'll try to figure that out before the next video. But basically, if you activate an emergency when you have guests in your park, what happens is they all run to the park entrance and they all run in there and hide, but they disappear. So you lose all your guests. And you have to start over with 0 guests at the end of every emergency. And that sucks. A lot. So, besides that, you just play like normal. You know, I would recommend getting at least 1 attraction early. Balloon Tour, I would highly advise against that, at least in the early stages of the game, because it doesn't work when it's thunderstorms or tornadoes, and that happens a lot, especially the former. Viewing Dome, biggest money maker in the park by far. If you price it right, it is beast. So get that as fast as you can for attractions. Everything else, I'll just mention as we go, but otherwise, nothing so much. Fossil Hunt. As far as I know, there's Dr. Green's picture up in the upper left. Moore's Information B, which is a Jurassic site, it's always your default on this level in this campaign. I don't know why, but it is, so I have to deal with it. That means you always get access to the 5-star Brachiosaurs, guaranteed. They can't be picked up and killed by twisters, although they can be killed if they get hit directly by the twister itself. Which sucks because they're very slow. Probably the slowest dinosaur in the whole park. Easily. Heck, they are. And they cost the most money. They cost as much as any other 5-star big dinosaur, like a Spinosaurus or a Tyrannosaurus. They cost about $4,950 each, which is almost $5 grand. I'll start off going through the 4 sites. Oh, technically it doesn't matter. 4 sites just don't generate good fossils as often as the others, but they all eventually get exhausted, and they all eventually, create things randomly. I've seen an exhausted site bring in more than a good one, believe it or not.
It's coming together.
Indeed. That is Dr. Henry Wu up in the upper left corner, which you would be familiar with from the first movie, if you saw it. He's the one that held the little baby velociraptor in his hand. Shows it to Dr. Grant.
Message from the park administrator.
Yeah, they get all whiny. You'll want to build an enclosure. This is Ray Arnold. With a hatchery inside so you can make dinosaurs. Of course, I know that. He's just making sure in case I don't know what the heck I'm doing. But in this case, I'm deliberately not building anything because the twister will come and kill half. And I don't want to risk that. It'd be very foolish of me to risk that. So early on, I only have $100,000 to start with. Not to mention what I'm using for research. I think I'll lower the volume for now.
Welcome back.
I mean, you can still hear me when we talk, and that's all that matters. You're not going to hear much else, unless it's happening while I'm talking. You might be able to hear it in the background. You should be able to, actually. I activate the mic, so to speak, with my wonderful voice. Okay. Let's see. I know make each video 20 minutes. I don't know how long I can record for, but I'm going to do that.
Ladies and gentlemen, don't get left out of the race. Official Jurassic Park Gale Force umbrellas are now available at the park entrance.
Which doesn't officially exist yet. Awesome. Yeah, okay.
What should we do here?
Well, what we should do is research the next thing, which is the visitor shelter.
Uh-huh.
And, that's always important for obvious reasons.
Can you look after this while I get a soda?
I like when he says that. He only has like 4 to 5 different phrases to say that when you open the map screen, so you're going to hear it a lot, so get used to it. I need to check this weather more than ever on this mission. So, there'll be a twister in March, but if I don't have anything, it can't possibly hurt me. I really wonder what the quarterly report is going to say, especially if I start to build before the end of the quarter, which is at the end of March, beginning of April. Every 3 months if you didn't figure that out.
It's coming together.
Yeah, that just started. But by the time the tornado's done, it should be almost done. So, plus they call them twisters, but Ray Arnold rightly calls it a tornado if a visitor gets killed. It says, a visitor has been killed by a tornado! Exclamation point. Yeah, exactly. And he'll say things like, "This is really bad. What should we do?" Or, "Oh my God, what are we gonna do?" And it's just hilarious. I love to keep replaying the messages even after the problem's already been dealt with. Or not. Of course, if they died, then they're gone forever. But that's for another day. When I can torture my guests on purpose just for your amusement. Yeah, I do that sometimes. It's called being bored. Okay.
Hey!
Well, hey there, brother. Okay, yeah, okay. Let me see. Okay, I'm gonna get my first fossil shipment, so to speak. Not fossil market, but fossil just from hunting. Okay, and we get to see Dr. Green every time that happens. He lets us know everything, but he also tells us when the fossil market is full, and he gets all PO'd at you, which, it happens. What can you do, right?
Can you look after this while I get a soda?
See, I told you.
Message from Dr. Grant.
And there we go. You've got mail. Thank you. Dilophosaurus remains. I sometimes call it Dilophosaurus. I don't know why I like to low sound, but it's Diloph, but whatever. Don't get on me for that.
Good to see you.
I'm at least acknowledging the right, proper pronunciation of the word, even though I won't use it not very often. The Dilophosaurus. You
Okay.
can select it and extract. Simple as that. You need 50% to build it. I not build it. Build dinosaurs. Create the dinosaur. Close enough, whatever. I like to use it to build outside of an artificial structure.
How can I help?
And there's Dr. Ellie Sattler. You should know her. The perfect wife of Dr. Grant, who only exists in fanfiction. Yeah, because she married some other guy randomly in Jurassic Park 3. I don't know what happened, but anyway. You always start off with one dinosaur species. In rare cases, two, but usually just one. In this case, Camarasaurus, which is a good one to start, a decent one. It's 3 stars, still a dinosaur, so it's moderately expensive, herbivorous, and innocuous to anything around it. It cannot defend itself even if it tried. All it can do is run away and hope that the incoming dinosaur attacks something else. Yeah, I'll make each of these videos probably half an hour now. When I think about it. Yep. Genome, 66% for Dilophosaurus, 50% before you can breed them. It always says that until you reach 50. Once you reach 100 for any dinosaur species, you automatically sell any fossils for money.
Message from the park administrator.
And here it comes. Oh, and another, wow. Wow, I've never actually seen this in the same month. Dude, look at that. You think the game couldn't handle it? Yeah, I'm definitely not going to build the park yet. Wait till I have at least a couple months of no twisters, gosh. He keeps saying that as long as you don't build the thing. If you want to
Can
see
you
the
look after
twister,
this while I get a soda?
while he gets the soda, we'll look at the twister. And there it is. Oh, it's death fine wood. Look at that. See, all it does is destroy trees on contact that are already on the island. Mountains do not obstruct it, as you'll see right here. See, it just goes over. It kind of disappears a little bit inside of the mountain. But whenever he emerges, it's just as beastly as it ever was. Kind of creepy too when you're in dinosaur view mode, and it's like, I don't see a twister. What twister? And all of a sudden it appears, and the dinosaur gets sucked in and starts flying everywhere. Okay. Obviously, it's an instant kill if the twister pulls one in. Even if the twister dies, so to speak, dissipates while it's having a dinosaur bloody, it'll still kill the dinosaur. Even if it just got picked up and only dropped off the ground about a few feet. So, yeah, it's the worst thing that can happen by far in the game outside of having money problems, which is the only thing that can technically kill you as you lose. I've never had that happen. The only way you can really lose money is it won't let you build, obviously, if you don't have money. The only way to lose money, go negative for 3 months consistently, which is when they take it away from you. You get it back to the positive by then, supposedly it doesn't happen. It resets the doomsday counter for financial problems, so to speak. Of course, that usually isn't an issue unless you have a lot of cleaners employed and rangers and fountains and things that cost money every month that you get charged for. Or at least every quarter. I don't know if it's every month. So it's special.
Hey!
But there'll be another one soon, probably in the next few minutes. And then I'll have to wait for that. What's that?
Message from Dr. Grant.
Okay, I got a message from Autosaurus. Good, I can make that live longer, potentially, before the park even opens. The higher the DNA, the longer they live. 100% is the longest, obviously.
Welcome
Go
back.
back to my little page right here. So I'll start the park. I'll have the first enclosure on the left.
Welcome back.
Actually, now I think about it, the park looks the same. So the island that's generated is not random, as far as I know, for this level. So I just started one off of my own time before this about a week ago, and I had the same setup. I usually like to have my herbivorous enclosure over here, on the right side of that mountain, and then my carnivorous Dilophosaurus over here. Dilophosaurus cannot attack any kind of herbivore outside of the small ones, so don't worry about that. Not that you would worry about it, but just pointing it out. This is kind of going to be a crappy intro video, so, you know, Sarah, I know you're out there, particularly, but,
Message from Dr. Wu.
you know, you have to, I hope you'll find my narration interesting. That's all I can bring to the table right now. Hopefully you understand.
Welcome back.
Under the present weather circumstances, I can't be blamed for it, alright?
What should we do here?
Aha, okay. 74%, does it change anything? Yes, now it lives a year instead of 9 months. More the merrier. That's what we want.
Message from Dr. Wu.
Yeah, I got the visitor filter. Now, since I got both of those, I think I'll get. I'm going to get Beauty Room.
Okay.
Like I said, it's a piece of attraction. And to have that from the start is awesome. You'll be raking in the bucks fast, especially if you price. You can price them more expensive than every other attraction besides the safari and balloon and get away with it. And of course, the park entrance. That's not an attraction. It'd be insanely priced though if it was. This is, by the way, this is, in case anyone wonders, this is my new Asus laptop. And here's the twister. So, let's hope it lasts longer than my Sony, which failed 3 times. Hopefully we can get the money back for it. We might get the old $900 back for it. That'd be awesome. But if not, then my parents will keep it, so whatever.
Can you look after this while I get a soda?
Hey, you know, maybe you should get me one too. It's always him that gets the
Message from
soda.
Peter Ludlow.
And Peter Ludlow's gonna whine because I didn't build anything, and he's like, "What the heck are you doing?" Well, better than me building stuff and him saying, "Oh my gosh, I twisted everything, you fool! Why did you let it happen?" Well, I didn't build anything.
Would it be possible to meet with you at some point?
Uh-huh. Typical, you know, nose stuck up in the air English dude. And my Arnold will tell me this every month, so I'll ignore it. Because I already know that. I would be playing the game if I wasn't going to build a hatchery and build dinosaurs. Would I? We are disappointed with your lack of progress. I know that. Especially because I'm on a time frame beyond the normal. With the 3 years and the 3 stars.
Welcome back.
Okay. I'll have thunderstorms for the rest of the month, and if I see what, it'll eventually show me what May looks like. And if May's good, then I'll start the park. I need at least 2 months here. Now I got visitor shelters, so I can really open the park. I don't even care now. Of course, the worst thing that can happen is that I lose income with the dinosaurs. That would suck. But I'm only going to build a few at first, so I get more money, then I'll have a whole herd of them. But until then, I'm just going to do that. Besides, the more dinosaurs you have, apparently the more likely you have to have diseases on them earlier than usual. I don't know why, but it tends to be that way, from what I've noticed. Obviously that sucks if you don't have any vaccines, which you have to immediately stop what you're researching.
Message from Dr. Grant.
And get the vaccine. Fossils again. And it's a crappy one.
Absolutely.
3 types of fossils, good, crappy, and well, there's crappy, good, and great, or I should say good, better, best. And even a little fossil is better than nothing, and they add up. Little fossils add around 6%, 5 to 6%. Medium ones add 10 to 12, and the big boys, 8 to 10, and big boys, the big fossils, add anywhere from 12 to 13% roughly. So you can just have a handful of big ones, and you'll get 100%. Start from 0.
Welcome back.
And nothing but thunderstorms so far. The twister's off over there. I can probably start building because see, it's not even trying to. As soon as you have even one building, you can manipulate the twister's path, even in Site B mode. This is what it looks like when it dies. It just gets bigger and bigger and dissipates. It doesn't hurt anything once it's already started to dissipate.
Well,
Okay, let's see the forecast. Good. Thunderstorms, but no twister, so I can start.
welcome back.
Okay. Probably been wise to start, but twister doesn't do anything unless you actually have the AI for it. Doesn't go after anything until you get to the field. Park entrance. We need that. This way.
Welcome back.
Okay. Alright. And that's that. This time you do a little enclosure. Not here. Like that. Okay. So that's that.
Hi there.
Like $100. Large, probably 250 is a good one to start with.
Welcome back.
Next thing you want to do is they won't let you open unless you build a hatchery first. Let's build one. Start pumping dudes out of it.
It's good to see you.
That's what I call it. I'm used to playing Halo Wars and pumping dudes out. So pumping dinosaurs out of this hatchery.
Right.
I'll start off with 5 to that one. Next thing you want to do is delete paleoflora. I mean, you don't want to delete paleo. You want to delete all the native trees on the island. Because if you do not, that. Delete that. Yeah, because you have to delete a fence when you do a fence. That'll be annoying as heck. Fences also naturally get weaker through thunderstorms, and they can even be destroyed by lightning. Or disabled, which is bad. Great, I deleted the thing I didn't want to delete. Yeah, sometimes it's really touchy when it comes to that.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are happy to announce the arrival of our newest dinosaur, the Jurassic herbivore, Caparasaurus. Nature lovers should put this gentle giant on their must-see list.
Alright, here's the Camarasaurus. It's built. I mean, made to exist. Great, look at that. I didn't want to. You lose half the money. Ah, do that. Alright, there we go. Where's he at? There he is. Here's my buddy. Right there. He's just looking for something to do. He's bored.
Message from Dr. Graham.
Got some paleo flora in here. Make this lake a little bigger. Got some trees. Some of that paleo ones are possible. She's only do one at a time. They can sap your money fast if you're not careful. It could be a terrible, terrible thing. Especially at this point. That's good for now. Alright.
What are your instructions?
Dinosaurs.
Absolutely. Ladies and gentlemen, it gives me great pleasure to declare the newest wonder of the modern world, Jurassic Park, now open.
And naturally, I'll pretty much always want
Good
to
to
do
see
that.
you again. Message from
This
Dr.
lady right here is Jane Powers. She's not in any of the books or films. She's the made-up character this game. She will be very annoying. More annoying than probably anyone else. So that's probably why they made her up, because they don't want people to hate on the good characters, right?
What should we do here?
Anyways, Doctor. He's in the fossil market. Ordered here. Right now. This is usually useful when you are running, or you want to finish off dinosaur DNA. and I'm going to buy a fossil instead of waiting for one to appear, because I had to wait for several months. I didn't get one, so I just said, screw it, I'm going to buy one. They cost twice as much as the sell value, though, so be aware of that. You'll be coughing up cash pretty well, because think about it, other dinosaur hunters, fossil hunters are selling things too, and they want to make money, so they have to sell some more in stores to make a profit. Yeah, we're good. Now you want attractions, obvious reasons. Without them, nothing interesting will become of your park. Let's put a couple of them side by side. I usually like for 3. So I'm on one option. Connect the paths. There we go.
Hi.
You want to tell them different types: playpen, tracks, and herbivore lovers. So, I like to do. Make them all have policy for each. So. Mainstream, thrill seeker, fun lover. The thrill seeker won't be too happy, but everyone else will like it. So, the out of 4 is pretty good, especially for the first wave of guests. You need cleaners for obvious reasons.
Good enough. Good.
Cleaners will help clean the path and make it dirty like that. You'll want to put lots of benches and trash cans along the path. Alright. Trash cans prevent the path, make the paths stay clean longer.
Message from Dr. Loom.
No, you'll never see anyone actually using them as far as I'm concerned. Alright, perfect timing. Stabilizer.
Good choice.
With that.
Message from Dr. Grant.
I can't find it, Storm.
Exactly. Which is why you're going to get the upgrade. That's Robert Mulder. He's the Ranger security guy. He also takes care of the safari ride and balloon tour. So you'll hear him every now and then. Green zone. Trying to get them to get things out. Usually charge $50 in these. I can start with 50 and go from there. That's my minimum standard. I know at the end of the video here soon. I'll pause with this, so don't worry, we're in progress. Again, this island.
Good to see you again.
I just have a couple. Alright,
Hi.
28.5 minutes. That's another 5. 2 actually. My thoughts of things we have, better off they are. Last thing I'll do is buy a kiosk and a restaurant. Obvious reasons.
Hi.
They need to eat, don't they? The people. Why not? So now they have that, they can mingle, and with that, I'm building these, doing platforms as well.
Hi there.
Hi. Yeah. Okay, fair enough. So we're gonna go. This is the park so far.
Well,
And look at that, a twister one. You'll get to see that in the next video. It becomes that, and there's people and dinosaurs and buildings and everything.
what would you like us to do?
I like to spread them out. Share the love, why not? Okay, so here we are. So far. ending now.